Hello and welcome to this episode of Success Mindset. Um, Success Mindset. How do we make 2023 our best year ever? In this series, we would be looking at success mindset. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. As you think in your mind, so are you. If you think failure, so would you be. If you think success, so would you be. And today, it doesn't really matter how your business had been in 2022 or the years before. If you really want to move your career, your business, your personal life forward, you need to think what is your mindset? What is your mindset? And in this series, we'll be looking at different perspectives of success mindset and share nuggets, share real life examples that can actually help you to make 2023 your best year ever. Will provide you with valuable insights, inspirations from our guests, our participants, so that we are able to make this year quite the best year in business. So remember to engage, remember to be part of our comment, check the links, comment and share the content so that together we can build a resilient, a strong, successful mindset as we move into 2023. So you are welcome to this first episode with me, Dr. Vivian Atut. We would be doing this series every week. So today I am just going to be introducing you to this. My background is in business management, but we are not really going to be talking about theory, whether business management or economics. That is been my background, but we want to talk from a practical point of view, whereby I have actually started resigned from full-time work since 2012, so it's 11 years now on this entrepreneurship route. So I have lows, highs, and lessons that we can share as we build a resilient success mindset. So thank you for being with me on this program today. I am really excited. I am excited to share with you in this series. I am excited to share insights with you. I'm excited to also hear from you as we keep the conversation going, So maybe just to give you a little bit about my background, how I defined business, talk about success. How do I define? The question is, what is success? What is success mindset? So let's start with success. For example, I am the founder of Atut and Associates. I also run a number of online businesses, including Sunburst Markets, including Energy News 247, including Your Health 247, and a number of news websites, a number of research websites, a number of digital businesses, coaching businesses, research businesses, and from 2012 up till now, its success is not just about making lots of money or achieving certain milestones. I've made some money. I've achieved certain milestones that I've put for myself in business. Yes, those are practical indicators of success, but it is also about having a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction with the work that I do and the impact that I have on the lives of others. And let me give you an example. Some of the work that I do, for example, for government or continental global institutions, include policy advisory work. And sometimes when you realize that the life of a department, a government department, a government agency, when you see a policy that you were part of drafting or doing some research related to it being implemented and impacting lives, I feel good. In my other business, for example, I do manufacture and sell sanitary parts for girls, and one of the fulfillment and satisfaction I get is when I'm able to donate some of these for free, using various community initiatives and partnering with other NGOs out there. I really think that that gives me the kind of fulfillment that I want. So there is a great perspective on success. You can look at how I've been able to achieve my own sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in my business. I think one of the things is having a clear vision. I have a vision book. I have a purpose written down for my business. And for me, that really means creating a product, a service that truly helps people and makes a positive impact in the world. I am interested in products. For example, when I started my smartwatch business, back then in South Africa, we had very expensive smartwatches, very expensive GPS trackers for kids. And one of the issues that were in the society at the time, kidnapping, rape of children. We saw university girls being raped and killed. There was a famous case in Cape Town that you would ask yourself, if this student had some tracking device on her, it was going to be easy to find her, not for her to be killed and abandoned many days, and no one could have a trace of her. So these kind of issues really provoked me to say, how do I get involved in this and make these devices available at affordable rate? So it pushes me through the difficulty to survive and to grow this business. I make another point in case my sanitary parts business. One of the motivations when you look at females, especially here in Africa, who sometimes have to absent from school because sanitary products are quite expensive, they can't afford. And the question that was on my mind was, could I be involved in this sector? Could I get quality and price in the same package, good quality, good price? And could I be able to grow this business to the point where I can actually be part of a solution whereby sanitary pads become a good of necessity, and which is still part of my life mission, to support from policy to implementation, whereby just like we have free condoms in schools and hospitals and public places, hotels and all that, we could make it policy that there are free sanitary pads when you go to public places, whether it's hotel rooms. I make an example. When I travel for business and other things, and you check into a hotel room and you want to open some of the drawers, the first thing you find and need is maybe a condom and stuff, and you're like, I'm here for business. My most urgent need that I might have forgotten packing would have been a sanitary pad, being a lady, and I come and I don't find something that I would need, and something that is kind of a good of choice if someone wants to have sex. It's choice, unlike menstruation, which is actually really biology. If you make choices, you should be able to pay for the choices that you make, unlike something that happens naturally like menstruation that we can support. So this is really part of the motivation. This is part of the things that keep me awake at night, to say that every business, everything that I want to do, I want it to be a huge financial success, because I know that when I get huge financial success, I'm able to actually achieve the social goal that I want to achieve, to create that impact for African females, and also create that impact in other parts of the world. So this is really what keeps me awake, what wakes me up at 2 a.m., what wakes me up at 4 a.m., doing the things that I have to do, even during trying and challenging circumstances. So as we continue in the conversation, if you want to know more about some of the things I do, or you want to book a 30-minute free discovery call, check my website. You can, the link is https Dr. Vivian Dr. Vivian VIAN Atud.com. So you can check the links, and you could be able to reach out and book a free discovery call. So looking at the importance of purpose, mission, and vision that can drive your business to success, mindset becomes very, very critical. Like I introduced the show, I said, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So your mindset, if you think your business is a failure, if you think you can't make it, you can't. If you think it's hard, it's hard. If you think you can succeed, you will succeed. So having a success mindset is crucial. It's not just about having a positive attitude. It's about being proactive, being resilient, being open to change. It's about being willing to take calculated risk and learn from failure. I truly believe that by always striving to improve and grow, both personally and professionally, this has helped me achieve success in my business. So I think that for me, knowing that my mindset, how I think and how I respond to things around me is very crucial. I make it a point to remain positive every time. I make it a point to motivate, inspire myself every day. I do my motivation. I read. I do my meditations. I set my minds on a success trajectory before I start my day. I make sure I charge. You can call it charge your mind. You can call it detox your mind from different things, so that your mind is geared up every morning to be proactive, to be resilient, to be open to change, to be excited to try new things, and to be diligent in what you do. So I want to thank you for joining us on our podcast, joining us on Clubhouse. More episodes on this series would be aired weekly, would be shared. If you want to participate, you want to be a guest on our podcast, send us a message, back channel me, follow us on Clubhouse, follow us on all other social media, on LinkedIn. We would be able to share with you some of the things that can actually assist you going forward in building a resilient success mindset going forward in 2023. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Be well, and we would see you in the next episode. Thank you.